All right, my magical friends. Hi, Sangeeta. Hello, Beata. Hello, sweet Donna. Hi, Jackie. Hello. I'm going to totally butcher your name. Meze. All right. So welcome everybody. We're doing a live. Oh, give me a second. We're gonna multitask. I'm gonna multi-live. I'm super excited for today's topic. So, are you ready for today's topic? Oh, baby. You might want to be ready for today's topic. Okay. Awesome. Holy crap. So today's topic is just, are you willing to be dominant? Hello again, dear Sonia. So I did something I've never, ever done before with, I don't know, with Zooms, with the business, with an invitation. Over the weekend, we put out an email to our list and we're like, hey, we just want to know what's up in your world, right? We just want to contribute to you. We want to have a conversation. And so my awkward hat. So we invited people to come and we wanted to see what's up in their world and what could we contribute. And so and I'm sure people will steal it. So go for it, steal it, whatever. I'm going to acknowledge that I'm ahead of the game. That's what I'm going to do. So, in that conversation, we started having a conversation about being the dominant energy. And, so often, how many of you have decided or judged that being a dominant energy is aggressive, being a dominant energy is being a bulldozer, being a dominant energy is, oh, I'm supposed to wait to see where everybody else is, and then I'll decide what my energy should be. What if you didn't worry about where anybody else was, and whatever energy you are in the moment, you were willing to allow that to be an invitation to a greater possibility? Okay. So, like, dominant energy, literally, I love you guys. Sonia, you get to choose. It was so funny. So I was telling a joke the other day, like, I never do a Facebook Live with a trucker hat on and my sweatpants suit outfit on. But it's been Business Monday and lots of meetings and also lots of lives. And it's like, what if you were willing to show up in all your forms? And it's not about being perfect. Look, I wear dresses and dress up all the time for so many different occasions, and I love it. Right? Hi, you guys. And I'm also willing to just show up as is in the moment, because when we're willing to show up as is in the moment and you're willing to be the dominant energy, your energetic communication, your verbal communication will get out to the world. Yes, and dressing up is one form of communication. Dressing down is one form of communication, right? Some of the wealthiest people in the world wear sweatpants and start to be like inconspicuous, so you don't actually know they're there. And so one of the things that I looked at is, how much do we judge being the dominant energy? How much do we refuse to be that because we judge what it's supposed to be, right? I think I'm going to do a TikTok where I have somebody say this out loud 10 times fast. Oh, and then you can see my reaction. Yeah. So, sometimes silence can be the most dominant energy. Sometimes a whisper can be the most dominant energy. And so, my friends, if you're judging you for being too different, too big, too much, too outrageous, too bright, too bold, too old, too young, then you will diminish or hide the potency, like, that is the gift. Yeah. And for those of you watching my you might not be watching my lips, but if you are, I do have a fat lip. Part of why I'm wearing the trucker hat. I went down a river, down some really crazy rapids on a SUP board or SUP board. And so I wasn't looking at you, but I had to just look when you said that. That's so intense. What's so, oh, the silence. Silence is intense, my friends, but here's the deal. Consciousness. When you're willing to be the gift you came here to be to the world, consciousness can be the most dominant energy. Space. Silence. A whisper. And so if you know where you're going and where you'd like to go, but you're not attached to the outcome, you're simply committed to the possibility. This is a big one, you guys, because like marketing and business classes from this reality's perspective, they're like, you got to stay attached to the outcome to have your goals come true. No, 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 no. You have to stay committed to the possibilities, because sometimes something comes into your universe or crosses your path to invite you to a greater possibility. So it's not staying like connected to the outcome. It's not committing to the outcome. It's committing to the possibility. Woo, baby. Yes, Sonia says, my silence definitely bugged the people I was with in southern Italy. Oh my goodness. Well, silence is deadly, my friends, because sometimes the quietest person in the room, people go, when are they going to say something? What are they doing? What are they thinking? Do I trust them? Do I not trust them? Which, like, and notice, you guys, I'm using this, my eye contact, to literally avert your attention. Why? Because it's like, well, oh my God, what do I do with the silence? Versus, not from a creepy stare, not from like, but more just like, hi. And when you are willing to be the hi in your world, that is the commitment required for you to choose your future. And guess what? Your future will unfold. So you don't have to like, well, I need this result. No, I commit to this possibility, right? When I chose to commit to being a hairdresser, never in a million years did I expect or know that it would lead me to be a consultant, that would lead me to meet some of the coolest, some of the most famous people on the planet. And like, and look, some of the coolest people on the planet are not famous. They're humble, they're silent, they're a dominant energy, and they're changing the world. They're just doing it in their way. That's so cute. Janet says, I was thinking of your hat today. We hadn't seen it in a while. Right. And some people are like, what? So here's your, I'm going to do a TikTok where I invite somebody. I'm going to find like some stranger on the planet who has no clue. Like yesterday when I was rafting, it would have been perfect. And have them say this out loud 10 times. Oh, it's funny. And so my friends, when you commit to you, you don't need to define it. You don't need to judge it. You don't need to describe it to other people. You just have to be willing to say yes to you. And here's the deal is when you say yes to you, you invite the world to think differently. Elon Musk was like, I'm not going to complain about the fact that we don't have enough solar in the world, or I'm not going to complain about the traffic in LA. I'm just going to create an alternative to make it easier for everybody. And so yes, that. So, my friends, if you weren't judging what it is you're aware of, if you weren't judging what it is you could create, baby, if you weren't judging that you were the loudest energy in the room, because here's the truth, is how much fun would it be to be at a party where everybody is just being their own dominant energy? And look, being an allowance is a dominant energy. Being in question and questioning everything is a dominant energy. Not judging you is a dominant energy. Pretty crazy, right? Pretty crazy. Yeah. Yeah. I love it, says Sonia. Yeah. And so it's funny because we are doing a 3.5 day live class. Are you too big for this reality? And most people are like, huh? I don't get it. And what I would say is, are you willing to be the dominant energy in your life to create the future you know is possible? You don't need to wait for people to see you. You don't need to wait for people to validate you. You don't need to wait for people to praise you. You just have to be willing to choose. So that's kind of all I got. Does anyone have any questions or anything they are curious about and may or may not answer? Ooh. So I was having a meeting with the Dazzle the other day, or no, this morning actually, and this little monkey came in, and he just came in, demanded everybody's attention.
I didn't do that.
Well, you did it energetically.
I don't know. I was just trying to guess.
Aha. And so, my friends, truly, like when you're being you and there's no judgment and no wrongness in your world, you would be surprised how many people choose to pay attention to you. Not from force, not from need, not from attention, but from sheer hi. Like, here I am. Here I am. So, my question to all of you is, if you weren't judging how it showed up, if you weren't judging what it looked like, if you weren't judging what you need, and if you also weren't judging what you truly desire, what would be possible with your choices? So, my dear friends, that is all I have for today. Thank you for joining me in my hot pink trucker hat Monday. Yeah, and may you enjoy knowing that you don't have to get it right. Right? You're not wrong. And that when you, instead of trying to like stay committed to a result that you think you need to see, you commit to the possibilities, because committing to possibilities, committing to you, it always shows up greater than you could ever imagine. And so it's not about necessarily finding a target or finding a goal. It's committing to the possibility. It's also being willing to be the dominant energy so that the possibilities find you. So that's all I got for today. You guys are amazing. Thank you for joining. You are invited to join us Wednesday for a 2-hour live taster class on Are You Too Big for This Reality, where we're literally going to invite you to see how you can turn up to be the dominant energy to create the lifestyle, the future, the planet you desire. Because the truth is, my friends, we need to turn it up because we got a lot of stuff happening in the planet and a lot of stuff happening in the world. And if we're expecting change to happen by not showing up as ourselves, by not showing up as the dominant energy, we're doing each other a disservice. Your voice is required in the world, whatever way that voice shows up. Stop thinking you don't make a difference, because, oh baby, you do. Oh baby, you make a difference. So that's all I got for you today. Me and my fat lip are gonna go do some more lives, do some more classes, do some more facilitation. And thank you guys for joining. If this sparked you, please leave a comment. If you're like, have an aha moment, please feel free to share, and we will see you when we see you. Bye for now.